In a small, charming town, there is a quiet bookshop. This bookshop sits on a lovely street where the old buildings stand close together. The bookshop has a wooden sign that swings gently in the breeze. The sign says "Books and Dreams" in soft golden letters. It is a special place, filled with stories waiting to be discovered. Inside the bookshop, the air is warm and cozy. The walls are lined with tall bookshelves. Each shelf is full of colorful books. Some books have bright covers, while others are worn and soft. The smell of paper and ink fills the air, a gentle reminder of all the words tucked inside. In the center, there is a small reading nook with comfortable chairs. Sunlight spills through the big windows, making the room glow. On this rainy afternoon, the sound of raindrops patters softly against the windows. The rain creates a soothing melody, like a lullaby for the bookshop. Outside, the world is gray and wet, but inside it is warm and inviting. The gentle light and quiet sounds make it the perfect place for a peaceful day. In the corner of the shop, there is a fluffy cat named Whiskers. Whiskers is a sweet, sleepy cat with soft gray fur. He loves to curl up on a pile of books. The warmth of the books makes him feel safe and happy. As the rain falls outside, Whiskers stretches and yawns, his little body relaxing into a soft curl. His eyes are half closed, and he looks very content. The bookshop is still, except for the soft sound of pages turning and the rain falling. A few people wander in, looking for a good book to read. They browse the shelves quietly, their footsteps soft on the wooden floor. They pick up books and smile, discovering stories that call to them. Whiskers watches them with sleepy eyes, feeling calm and peaceful. He enjoys the company of the readers, even if he doesn't want to play. Instead, he dreams of chasing butterflies and sunbeams. The gentle rhythm of the rain and the soft rustle of pages help him drift into a deeper sleep. Outside, the rain continues to dance on the rooftops, while inside the bookshop, the stories wait patiently. The world outside fades away, and all is serene in this cozy haven of words and dreams. In the corner of the bookshop, there is a soft, warm chair. The chair is big and fluffy, covered in a deep blue fabric. It looks like a cloud, waiting to welcome anyone who is tired. The chair sits next to a tall bookshelf filled with many books. The books have colorful covers, and their spines are straight and proud. Each book holds a different world inside, waiting to be discovered. As the rain falls gently outside, the sound creates a soft rhythm. It taps lightly on the windows, like a soothing song. The shop feels safe and warm. The smell of old paper and ink fills the air, mixing with the scent of fresh coffee from the small cafe area. This blend of smells makes the bookshop feel like a cozy home. Near the chair, a small lamp glows softly. Its light is warm and golden, casting a gentle glow in the corner. The lamp looks like a tiny sun, shining in the quiet room. It makes the chair look even more inviting. A few pillows, in shades of green and yellow, are scattered on the chair. They look soft and comfortable, ready for someone to lean against them. The bookshop cat, a fluffy tabby named Oliver, has found his favorite spot on the chair. He lies curled up, his eyes half closed. His fur is warm and cozy, just like the chair. Oliver purrs softly, a low and gentle sound that adds to the calm atmosphere. He loves this corner of the bookshop. It is his little sanctuary, a place where he can dream and relax. Outside, the rain continues to fall, creating a curtain of water on the window. The drops race each other down the glass. Oliver watches them with sleepy eyes. He feels the rhythm of the rain in his paws. It makes him feel safe and happy. The world outside fades away, and all that exists is this warm corner. As the minutes pass, the bookshop remains quiet. The only sounds are the soft purring of Oliver and the gentle tap of rain on the roof. The corner feels like a hug, wrapping around anyone who sits there. It is a perfect place for reading or simply dreaming. In this cozy corner, time seems to stand still. Oliver knows that soon the day will turn into night. But for now, he is happy to be in his warm chair, listening to the peaceful sounds of the rainy afternoon. In the warm corner of the bookshop, a fluffy cat named Whiskers is sleeping. His soft gray fur glistens in the gentle light. Raindrops tap softly against the window, creating a calming rhythm. Each drop dances slowly down the glass, like little songs of the rain. Whiskers is curled up in a cozy ball on a big, comfortable chair. The chair is covered in a vibrant, colorful fabric with patterns of flowers and leaves. It looks like a beautiful garden, and it smells faintly of old books and fresh tea. Whiskers' tiny nose twitches sometimes, as if he is dreaming of chasing butterflies in a sunny field. Outside, the rain continues to fall. The sky is a soft gray, and the clouds look like fluffy pillows. They hang low, wrapping the world in a gentle blanket. The shop is quiet, except for the sound of the rain and the soft breathing of Whiskers. His eyes are closed, and his little paws are tucked under his body. He looks peaceful and happy. As the rain falls, the light in the shop becomes dim and warm. The shelves filled with books create a cozy feeling. Each book has its own story, waiting patiently for someone to read. The scent of paper and ink fills the air, mixing with the smell of rain. It is a perfect afternoon for a nap. Whiskers shifts slightly in his sleep. He stretches his little paws and yawns, showing his tiny teeth. His tail flicks softly, dancing in the air like a feather. The chair rocks gently with his movement, adding to the calm atmosphere. Whiskers is safe here, surrounded by the stories of the books and the soft sound of rain. A few moments pass in blissful silence. The world outside fades away. Inside the bookshop, it feels like time has stopped. He imagines running in a garden filled with flowers, chasing bright butterflies. Each dream is sweet and light, like the softest cloud. The rain continues to whisper against the window. The chair holds Whiskers close, cradling him in its warmth. Here, in this moment, everything is perfect. The sleepy cat and the quiet bookshop create a little world of their own, where only peace exists. The rain began to fall softly outside the bookshop. It was a gentle sound, like nature's own lullaby. Each drop danced on the window, creating little rivers that trickled down the glass. The cat, named Whiskers, watched with sleepy eyes from his cozy spot on the windowsill. He loved this place. The warm light inside wrapped around him like a soft blanket. The smell of old books filled the air, mixing with the fresh scent of rain. Each book held a story, a world waiting to be discovered. But today, Whiskers felt like staying right where he was. As the raindrops fell, they tapped lightly against the window. It was a soft, rhythmic sound. Whiskers closed his eyes for a moment, letting the melody of the rain wash over him. The world outside was gray and cloudy, but inside the bookshop, it felt safe and warm. He noticed how the rain made everything look shiny. The leaves on the trees danced gently, soaking up the water. Puddles began to form on the ground, reflecting the sky like little mirrors. Whiskers opened his eyes again, his tail flicking with interest. He loved watching the world change around him. As he sat in the sunlight, he felt a yawn coming on. It was a big yawn, stretching his tiny body from head to tail. He curled up tighter on the windowsill. The warmth of the sun mixed with the coolness of the rain made him feel very sleepy. The bookshelves stood tall next to him, filled with stories waiting for his return. But for now, all he wanted was to listen to the rain. It felt like a hug, comforting and soft. Whiskers imagined the raindrops singing sweet songs, telling him tales of distant lands and cozy nights. Outside, the rain continued to fall, each drop a tiny promise of peace. Whiskers could hear the faint sound of cars splashing through puddles, but it was all a distant noise, like a dream that floated gently away. Inside, the bookshop was quiet, except for the whispers of the rain and the soft breathing of the sleepy cat. He closed his eyes again, this time letting the sounds carry him deeper into a dream. The world outside faded away, and all that remained was the cozy warmth of the bookshop and the gentle tapping of raindrops on the window. Inside the bookshop, the air is warm and inviting. The rain gently taps on the windows, creating a soft rhythm. It feels like a cozy blanket, wrapping around everything. In this peaceful space, the sleepy bookshop cat stretches and yawns widely. As she glances around, she notices the shelves filled with books. They stand tall and proud, each one telling a story. The cat takes a deep breath and closes her eyes. The smell of old books fills the air. It is a sweet scent, like a warm hug. She loves how it mixes with the faint smell of rain outside. Each book has its own special aroma. Some smell of fresh paper, while others hold the scent of dusty pages. The cat is curious about all the stories hidden inside them. She can imagine adventures of faraway lands, wise lessons, and magical creatures. The old books whisper their secrets to her, inviting her to explore their worlds. The cat walks slowly between the tall shelves. She brushes her soft fur against the spines of the books. The quiet sound of her paws on the wooden floor seems to blend with the rain outside. Each step brings her closer to her favorite reading spot, a sunny, soft cushion in the corner of the shop. Once there, she curls up on the cushion. It feels warm and soft beneath her. She can still smell the books around her, and it makes her feel safe and happy. The gentle sound of the rain outside wraps around her like a lullaby. The cat closes her eyes again and lets herself drift into a peaceful daydream. In her mind, she imagines a world made of words. In this world, she meets talking animals and wise old trees. They share stories about the rain and the sunshine. She can even hear the laughter of children as they read together. The smell of books becomes stronger in her dreams, filling her with comfort. The cat smiles softly as she dreams of these wonderful adventures. The rain continues to fall outside, but inside the bookshop, it is warm and cozy. She feels calm and content, wrapped in the smell of old books and the sound of the raindrops. As she slowly drifts off to sleep, the cat knows she is in the perfect place. The stories will be waiting for her when she awakens. The rain continued to fall gently outside. Each drop taps softly against the window. Inside the warm bookshop, Whiskers the cat settled into his favorite spot. It was a cozy nook, right next to a tall shelf filled with books. The smell of paper and ink surrounded him, soothing and familiar. Whiskers curled up in a small ball. His soft, fluffy fur was a warm blanket. He closed his bright green eyes and took a deep breath. The quietness of the shop felt safe and calm. He could hear the gentle sound of rain, like a lullaby. As he relaxed, a soft purring sound began to escape from him. It was a gentle, rhythmic noise. Each purr felt like a small wave, rolling through the air. Whiskers enjoyed this sound. It made him feel peaceful. The bookshop was his special place, and he loved every corner of it. Outside, the rain continued to dance on the pavement, but inside, everything was still and quiet. The only sounds were the soft purring of Whiskers and the faint rustling of pages as the wind swept through the open window. The world outside felt distant. Whiskers was content, wrapped in the warmth of the moment. In his dreams, he wandered through fields of soft grass. Butterflies floated lazily in the warm sunlight. Everything was bright and cheerful. But for now, he stayed in his cozy nook, safe from the rain. The purring felt like a hug, wrapping him in comfort. As he drifted deeper into relaxation, Whiskers imagined the stories hidden within the books around him. Each book held a secret world, waiting to be discovered. He loved the sound of the pages turning, each whisper telling a tale. The bookshop was not just a place for stories, it was a home for dreams. With every soft purr, Whiskers invited the calm energy of the afternoon. He knew that it was okay to simply be. There was no rush, no reason to hurry. The world outside could wait. Here, in his small nook, he felt at peace. The rain continued to fall, creating a rhythm that matched his purring. The sound was like a gentle heartbeat. In this moment, everything was perfect. Whiskers was happy, and the bookshop was filled with love. As the afternoon slips away, the light in the bookshop begins to soften. It changes from bright and cheerful to warm and gentle. The sun, once shining high in the sky, now hangs lower. Its golden rays filter through the windows, casting long shadows on the wooden floor. The light dances lightly, creating a calm atmosphere. Beneath the window, the sleepy bookshop cat stretches out on a cozy cushion. Her soft fur glistens in the fading light, like a fluffy cloud at sunset. She yawns, showing her tiny teeth, and curls her paws under her chin. The gentle rhythm of her breathing is peaceful, like a soft lullaby. Outside, the rain continues to patter against the glass. Each drop creates a soothing sound, adding to the quiet symphony of the bookshop. The world outside seems to fade away, leaving only the warm embrace of the cozy space. The scent of old books fills the air, mingling with the fresh smell of rain. It is a delightful mix, like a hug for the senses. On a shelf nearby, a stack of books waits patiently. Their covers are worn, telling stories of many readers. The titles are faded, but the magic inside them remains. The cat loves to listen to the stories as they are read aloud. Sometimes, she dreams of the adventures that take place in those pages. Today, however, she is content to simply rest and enjoy the quiet. The light continues to dim, transforming the room into a serene haven. The cat opens one eye, watching as the shadows grow longer. She sees small dust particles dancing in the air, illuminated by the last rays of the sun. It is a slow, beautiful show, and she feels lucky to be a part of it. As the hour passes, the room becomes softer and quieter. The cat closes her eyes again, allowing the fading light to lull her back into a gentle sleep. The world outside may be dark and rainy, but inside the bookshop, it feels like a warm cocoon. The pace of the day slows, falling into a soft rhythm. With every passing moment, the bookshop embraces the cool evening air. The rain continues to fall, but the cat knows she is safe and loved. She dreams of warm sunbeams and soft pages, ready to drift away to the land of dreams. The rain continued to fall softly outside. The sound of the raindrops was like a gentle song. Inside the bookshop, the air felt warm and cozy. As the afternoon moved on, a soft breeze began to flow through the open door. It was a small door, just the right size for a cat to slip in and out. The breeze whispered sweetly into the shop, carrying with it the fresh scent of rain-soaked earth. This smell filled the space, making the air feel clean and alive. The little cat, named Whiskers, sat on a soft velvety cushion near the window. He lifted his nose, taking in the gentle aroma. It made him feel happy and relaxed. Whiskers stretched his tiny paws and let out a soft purr. The breeze danced around him, making the curtains sway gently. The light fabric floated like clouds, moving softly back and forth. Whiskers watched as the sunlight peeked through the raindrops on the window. It created tiny rainbows that sparkled for just a moment. The bookshop was filled with shelves of stories, old and new. Each book had its own special smell, but today, the scent of rain made everything feel different. It mixed with the smell of worn pages and fresh ink. Whiskers loved this smell too. It was comforting and familiar. He closed his eyes and listened to the rhythm of the rain. It was a soothing sound, like a lullaby just for him. With every drop that fell, Whiskers felt more and more relaxed. The breeze continued to flow softly, carrying the sweet scent around the shop. It made the world outside feel far away. The cat opened one eye and looked out the window. The street was slick and shiny, reflecting the gray clouds above. A few drops of rain clung to the glass, like tiny jewels. Whiskers watched as a small leaf danced along the sidewalk, carried by the wind. As the breeze brushed against his fur, Whiskers felt a wave of calm wash over him. He settled back into his cushion, letting the soft air soothe him. The bookshop felt like a safe haven, a warm bubble of peace. With each breath, he inhaled the lovely scent of rain and books. It was a perfect moment, wrapped in comfort and warmth. As the rain continued to fall, Whiskers drifted slowly into a dreamy sleep, held by the gentle embrace of the breeze. The rain continued to fall softly outside. The gentle sound of droplets pattered against the window. Inside the warm bookshop, the air smelled of old pages and fresh coffee. A sleepy cat, named Whiskers, lay curled up on a cozy chair, enjoying the peaceful atmosphere. Suddenly, the door opened with a soft creak. A kind woman stepped inside. She carried a colorful umbrella that dripped with water. As she shook off the rain, tiny droplets danced in the air like sparkling stars. The bell above the door chimed softly, announcing her arrival. Whiskers raised his head, his green eyes blinking slowly. He watched the woman with curiosity. She looked around the bookshop, her eyes lighting up as she saw the tall shelves filled with books. Each book was like a treasure waiting to be discovered. The woman smiled, feeling warm and welcome in this little world. She took off her wet coat and hung it on a nearby hook. The woman walked over to a shelf and ran her fingers along the spines of the books. They were all different sizes and colors. Some had bright covers, while others were worn and faded. Each book held a story waiting to be told. Whiskers stretched and hopped down from the chair. He padded softly across the floor, his paws making no sound. The woman noticed him and knelt down. "Hello there, little one," she said gently. Her voice was soft and calming, like a gentle breeze on a summer day. Whiskers twitched his tail and walked closer to her. She reached out her hand. Whiskers sniffed it carefully, then rubbed his head against her fingers. The woman laughed softly, her eyes sparkling with joy. It felt nice to connect with this friendly cat. They shared a moment of peace together, two souls enjoying the quiet of the bookshop. The woman stood up and wandered deeper into the shop. She picked a book with a blue cover from the shelf. It had a beautiful picture of a starry sky on the front. Whiskers followed her, his purring sounding like a gentle motor. He was happy to have a visitor to share the afternoon with. As she flipped through the pages, the warm light from the lamp cast a soft glow around them. The rain continued to fall outside, but inside the bookshop, it felt safe and cozy. The kind woman found a comfortable chair and settled in, ready to read. Whiskers jumped onto her lap, curling up again. In this little bookshop, time seemed to slow down. The rain sang a lullaby outside, while the woman lost herself in the words of the story. Whiskers closed his eyes, feeling peaceful and content. The rain continued to fall softly outside the bookshop. Each drop danced on the window, creating a gentle rhythm. Inside, the air was warm and filled with the sweet scent of old books. The woman stood at the entrance, her coat still glistening from the rain. She shook off the droplets, leaving a small puddle on the wooden floor. As she stepped further into the bookshop, her eyes wandered over the shelves. They were full of colorful books, their spines lined up like soldiers. The soft light from the lamps made the pages glow with a golden hue. She took a deep breath, feeling comforted by the smell of paper and ink. As she walked deeper into the shop, she noticed a cozy armchair in the corner. It was a soft, faded blue, inviting anyone to sit and read. But there, curled up on the chair, was Whiskers, the bookshop cat. His fur was a beautiful mix of orange and white, and he looked peaceful as he slept. Whiskers had found a sunny spot where the light peeked through the window. It warmed his little body, making him look even more comfortable. He stretched slowly, then tucked his paws under his chin. The woman smiled softly at the sight. Whiskers was such a charming cat, always bringing joy to the bookshop. She took a few steps closer, careful not to wake him. Whiskers had a special way of making the bookshop feel alive. His gentle purring was like a soft melody, lulling everyone around him into a state of calm. The woman could almost hear it now, mixing with the sound of the rain. As she stood there, she noticed the way Whiskers' ears twitched in his dreams. He seemed to be chasing something exciting in his sleep. Perhaps it was a bird or a playful mouse. She chuckled softly to herself, imagining all the adventures he had in his mind. Feeling a warm sense of peace, the woman found a nearby chair. She sat down, close enough to see Whiskers. The rain drummed lightly on the roof, the perfect soundtrack for a cozy afternoon. She picked up a book from a nearby shelf, its cover worn from years of love. With a gentle smile, she opened the book and began to read. The words flowed smoothly, wrapping around her like a soft blanket. Every now and then, she glanced at Whiskers, who remained blissfully asleep. Together, they created a perfect scene, a moment of quiet happiness in the little bookshop. The woman smiled as she walked through the bookshop. The soft sound of rain against the windows filled the air. She felt calm and peaceful. The smell of old books surrounded her, warm and inviting. The light inside was soft, making everything feel cozy. As she moved slowly between the tall shelves, she could see the colorful book spines. Each one held a different story, waiting to be discovered. She ran her fingers along the shelves, feeling the texture of the books. Some were smooth, while others had a rough, worn edge. Whiskers, the sleepy cat, stretched lazily on a nearby table. His eyes were half closed, but he watched her with a sleepy gaze. The woman chuckled softly and felt the comfort of his presence. It made the bookshop feel like home. She paused in front of a shelf filled with bright, cheerful books. The covers had pictures of faraway places and magical creatures. She picked one up and looked at it closely. The title was in shiny letters, shining like stars. She imagined the adventures inside. As she opened the book, the pages crinkled softly. They were old and full of history. She took a deep breath, enjoying the musty, sweet scent of the pages. The words danced on the paper, inviting her to read, but she was not in a hurry. She wanted to take her time. She put the book back on the shelf and moved to another section. This one was dedicated to mysteries. The covers were dark and intriguing. She felt a little thrill of curiosity. She pulled a book from the shelf. It had a beautiful cover with a silver key on the front. She imagined unlocking a secret door, a door to a hidden world. She smiled at the thought. The woman continued to stroll slowly through the aisles, enjoying the quiet. She looked at the titles, letting each one fill her mind with possibilities. The soft sound of the rain outside made her feel relaxed. She wandered into a cozy corner of the shop. There was a big, comfortable chair there. She could picture herself sitting down, curling up with a warm blanket and a cup of tea. But first, she needed to find the perfect book. The right one would take her on a journey, even if it was just in her imagination. She took her time, letting each moment feel special. With every step, she felt more at peace, surrounded by the stories waiting to be told. In a cozy corner of the bookshop, the cat settled down with a soft sigh. The rain tapped gently on the window, creating a soothing rhythm. The warm light from a small lamp filled the space with a golden glow. Everything felt calm and inviting. The cat stretched her little paws and looked up at the shelves. They were filled with books of all sizes and colors. Some books had shiny covers, while others were worn and soft. Each one held a different story. But today she felt a special pull toward a blue book with silver letters. With careful movements, she hopped off her soft cushion. The floor felt cool beneath her paws. She walked over to the blue book and nudged it gently with her nose. It stood out like a treasure among the others. Slowly, the cat opened the book, her tiny claws just grazing the cover. As the cover opened, a soft scent of paper and ink surrounded her. It was a comforting smell, like a warm hug on a rainy day. The pages were thick and smooth. She could feel every detail as she turned them. Each page made a soft whispering sound, like a gentle breeze passing through leaves. With a gentle flick of her paw, she turned the first page. It felt like magic. The words danced across the paper, inviting her to read. The cat paused to listen to the sound of the pages turning. It was a beautiful sound, soft and calming. It mixed perfectly with the rain outside, creating a peaceful melody. She turned another page slowly. The words began to come alive in her mind. They painted pictures of faraway lands and adventures. The cat imagined herself on a sunny beach, chasing butterflies. She could almost feel the warm sand between her paws. With each turn of the page, her dreams grew more vivid. As she continued to read, her eyelids grew heavy. The warm light, the sound of rain, and the gentle whisper of pages turning made everything feel perfect. She curled up next to the book, resting her head on its soft pages. The stories continued to flow around her like a warm blanket. The sound of the pages turning was like a lullaby, soothing her into a deep, peaceful sleep. The cat dreamed of books and rain, of adventures waiting to be explored when she awoke. As the rain continued to patter softly against the window, Whiskers closed his sleepy eyes. In the cozy corner of the bookshop, a warm blanket wrapped around him like a gentle hug. The sound of pages turning had faded into a soft whisper, inviting him to drift into a dreamy world. In his dreams, Whiskers found himself in a vibrant meadow. The sun shone bright and warm above him. The sky was a clear, soft blue, and fluffy white clouds floated lazily by. Around him, tall grasses swayed gently in the light breeze. Whiskers felt the sun on his fur, making him feel relaxed and happy. Suddenly, a fluttering caught his attention. Whiskers opened his eyes wide in his dream and saw colorful butterflies dancing around him. They were bright yellow, soft orange, and sweet pink. Each butterfly moved gracefully from flower to flower, their delicate wings shining in the sunlight. Whiskers felt a rush of excitement. He wanted to play. With a happy leap, he chased the butterflies across the meadow. His paws touched the soft ground lightly, as if he were floating. Each time he reached out to catch them, they would flutter away, teasing him to run faster. Whiskers giggled in delight, feeling the joy fill his heart. As he ran, he noticed the flowers blooming all around him. They were bright and fragrant, filling the air with sweet scents. The sun warmed his whiskers as he raced through the flowers. Each time he stopped to catch his breath, the butterflies would circle around him, as if to say, "Come play with us." Whiskers leaped and twirled, feeling the soft grass beneath him. He chased them near a little stream, where the water sparkled like diamonds. The butterflies danced above the water, their colors reflecting in the gentle ripples. Whiskers watched, mesmerized and full of joy. In this magical world, time seemed to stand still. The laughter of the butterflies made him feel light and free. He chased them round and round, forgetting all his worries. In this moment, there was only happiness, warmth, and sunshine. As Whiskers twirled in his dream, he felt a soft breeze wrap around him, carrying the sweet smell of flowers. He knew he could play forever, surrounded by beauty and laughter. It was a wonderful dream, a perfect escape from the rainy afternoon in the bookshop. The rain falls softly on the roof of the bookshop. Each drop makes a gentle sound, like a lullaby. Whiskers, the sleepy cat, lies curled up on a warm chair. He hears the patter of the rain. It is a sweet and calming sound. Outside, the world is gray and wet. The sky is full of clouds, and the air feels cool. Inside the bookshop, it is warm and cozy. The shelves are filled with many stories. Each book holds a different adventure, waiting to be discovered. Whiskers loves the smell of the pages. It is a soft, earthy scent. Even in the rain, the bookshop feels like a safe haven. As Whiskers listens to the rain, he watches the water run down the window. Tiny streams of water race each other. They twist and turn, making little patterns on the glass. Whiskers finds this very relaxing. The sound of the rain and the sight of the water make him feel sleepy. The rain continues to fall, making the world quiet. The people outside hurry by with umbrellas. They look like colorful mushrooms in the gray light. But inside, it is peaceful. Whiskers yawns and stretches. He feels the warmth of the chair beneath him. It hugs him softly. He knows he can rest and dream. Whiskers closes his eyes. The sound of the rain is like a gentle friend. It whispers to him, saying, "Stay here, be calm, let go of your thoughts." In this moment, everything feels perfect. The rain is steady, and the bookshop is full of stories. Whiskers imagines the adventures waiting for him in the pages. But for now, he just wants to sleep. He dreams of sunny days and fields of flowers. But the rain still sings its lullaby. It washes away worries and cares. Whiskers feels happy and safe in his little world. The rain, the chair, and the soft books create a warm cocoon around him. As time passes, the rain continues, creating a rhythm that lulls him deeper into sleep. Each drop is a tiny reminder to relax. Whiskers lets the sound wash over him like a gentle wave. He is content. The world outside may be rainy and gray, but inside the bookshop, it is warm, soft, and full of dreams. The rain falls softly outside. The sound is gentle, like a lullaby for the world. Inside the bookshop, the air is warm and cozy. A kind woman steps through the door. She shakes off her umbrella and leaves it by the entrance. Drops of water fall from its tip, creating little puddles on the wooden floor. The woman walks slowly through the shop. Her eyes look at the shelves filled with books. Each book is like a small treasure, waiting to be opened. She smiles, feeling the peace that the bookshop brings. The light from the window filters through the rain, casting a soft glow on the pages. After a moment, she finds a quiet corner. There's a comfortable chair near a small table. The chair is covered in soft, blue fabric. It looks like the perfect place to relax. The woman gently sits down, sinking into the cushions. She takes a deep breath, feeling the warmth of the chair wrap around her. On the table beside her, she places her book. It has a bright cover, filled with colors. She opens it carefully, letting the pages fall open to a story waiting to be told. The pages softly rustle as she turns them. The smell of the paper fills the air, warm and inviting. As she reads, her eyes dance over the words. The rain continues to fall outside, but inside, the world feels safe and calm. The bookshop cat, who has been watching from his sunny spot, stretches lazily. He yawns and curls up in a ball, feeling the soft warmth of the moment. The woman reads slowly, letting the words flow like the rain. Each sentence wraps around her like a soft blanket. She loses herself in the story, forgetting everything else. The outside world fades away as she turns each page. Time seems to stand still. The sound of rain becomes a soft rhythm, matching the quiet beat of her heart. In this moment, there is nothing but the woman, her book, and the gentle pitter-patter of the rain. She glances up from her pages and sees the bookshop cat watching her with sleepy eyes. He seems to understand the magic of this quiet afternoon. She smiles at him, and he returns the smile with a slow blink. In this little haven, surrounded by stories and soft rain, both the woman and the cat find comfort. They are part of the same peaceful world, where time moves gently and dreams begin to whisper. Outside, the sky is a soft gray. Thick clouds cover the sun like a cozy blanket. Gentle rain falls from the clouds, creating a soothing sound. Each drop makes a tiny splash on the ground. The street is quiet, and the world feels still. Everything looks fresh and clean. The raindrops dance on the leaves of the trees. They shimmer as they catch the light. Inside the bookshop, it feels warm and safe. The windows are large, allowing a view of the rain. The cat named Whiskers lies on a soft cushion near the window. His fur is fluffy and warm. The cushion is a deep shade of blue, and it feels like a cloud. Whiskers stretches and yawns, feeling relaxed in this peaceful space. The sound of rain is like a gentle lullaby. It makes Whiskers feel sleepy. He watches as the droplets race down the glass. Some drop quickly, while others take their time. It is a magical show, just for him. The world outside is gray, but inside, the bookshop glows with warmth. The shelves are filled with books, their spines colorful and inviting. The smell of old paper and fresh stories fills the air. Whiskers takes a deep breath, enjoying the scent. A few customers stroll through the aisles, their footsteps soft and quiet. They look at books, smiling as they touch the covers. Each book holds a world of adventure, waiting to be discovered. But for now, they enjoy the comfort of the warm shop and the sound of the rain. Whiskers feels happy. He closes his eyes, listening to the rain. The soft patter is calming. He dreams of sunny days and playful adventures. But today, he is content to rest. The world outside is gray and wet, but inside, it is full of warmth and safety. The light in the bookshop is soft, creating a lovely glow. The shelves seem to whisper secrets. Whiskers hears a faint sound of pages turning. A customer has picked up a book. The sound is calming, like a gentle breeze. Whiskers knows that stories are happening all around him. He feels lucky to be in this cozy place. As the rain continues to fall, Whiskers drifts into a deeper sleep. The world outside may be gray and wet, but inside the bookshop, everything is perfect. It is just the right time to dream. The rain continues to fall softly outside the window. It taps gently against the glass, creating a beautiful rhythm. Inside the cozy bookshop, the warmth wraps around Whiskers and the woman like a soft blanket. The two of them are nestled together on the comfortable chair, feeling safe and content. Whiskers is curled up on the woman's lap. His little body rises and falls with each sleepy breath. The sound of the rain makes him feel even more relaxed. He blinks slowly, his green eyes heavy with sleep. The warmth of the woman's legs is comforting, and he lets out a soft purr, which is like a lullaby in the quiet bookshop. The woman smiles down at Whiskers. She strokes his soft fur gently. Each stroke is slow and kind. Her fingers move through his fur, feeling the softness and warmth. She can feel the gentle rise and fall of his tiny body. It makes her feel calm, just like the rain outside. The bookshop is filled with a sweet, sleepy silence, broken only by the sound of rain. The shelves around them stand tall, filled with books of every color and size. Each book holds a different world, but right now, there are no stories to read. The best story is happening right here, in this moment. The rain creates a peaceful background, as if nature is joining them in their rest. The light from the window dims as the sky grows darker. It feels like the world outside is wrapping itself in a soft hug, just like Whiskers and the woman. They both breathe in the fresh, cool scent of rain. It fills the air with calm, and they feel it deep in their hearts. Slowly, the woman's eyes begin to close. She feels the warmth of Whiskers and the gentle sound of rain. It is as if the world outside is telling her to relax and let go. She sinks deeper into the chair, feeling lighter with each breath. The rain whispers sweet dreams to her, inviting her into a peaceful sleep. Whiskers, too, lets go of the day. His tiny paws stretch out, and he nestles closer to the woman. The two of them are in a bubble of warmth and comfort. Outside, the rain continues to fall, but they are safe inside their little world. With the sound of rain as their lullaby, Whiskers and the woman drift into a deep, peaceful sleep. The bookshop, full of stories, holds them close until the morning light comes again.